So let's go over the Snow White versus Peter Dinklage situation. This has been kind of a funny story because, well, it's been an eat their own type of situation. You've got Disney, they want to be super progressive, so they got called out on Snow White. Well, you're not exactly being super progressive here, as Peter Dinklage has said in his statements. Now, this has come full circle. Disney ended up caving, and I laughed because I find it funny, because technically he's right. Okay, they're being super woke with their casting, but yet they still have 7 dwarves in the woods. So technically, if they want to be fully progressive, they're going to have to make some changes. However, Peter Dinklage isn't being seen as the hero that he wants to be seen as in his community, because now they're coming out and they're very upset. This is from the Daily Mail exclusive. Peter Dinklage just put 7 of us out of jobs. Dwarf actors fury at Disney for canceling 7 dwarves from Snow White remake because the woke multi-millionaire Game of Thrones star said they were offensive. So now things come full circle. Peter Dinklage looks for woke points on the internet, gets them as Disney cancels 7 jobs for little people, and now Peter Dinklage is getting destroyed. It comes full circle. And you know what? These people here make a really good point that he just put 7 people that have a hard time getting jobs out of work, which, I don't even think he was thinking about that. Peter Dinklage is very, very woke. And it's kind of a selfish move on his part because he's not having any trouble getting work. But what was he doing before Game of Thrones? And they point out, do they think that they cast him for his acting skills? And he is a good actor. He was great in that show. But they cast him because the character was a dwarf. So they cast him to play the character based on what he looks like. And these are 7 jobs for 7 people who probably don't have an easy time getting work. So when a role like this comes up, I'm sure they're very happy to get it. And now they're not going to get the job because who knows what the hell Disney's going to do. They said they're going to turn them into magical creatures. What does that even mean? I don't quite understand what they mean by that, but that's what's happening. So the most vocal about it is this gentleman named Postal. And there's a whole video of him. He played a leprechaun in the WWE. Dylan Postal was Hornswoggle, the leprechaun in WWE for 10 years. Now, he talks about how this was a dream job for him because growing up, he was a big fan of wrestling. And for 10 years, he got to have a dream job. As he points out, they would have never hired him to be a wrestler because wrestlers are huge muscle men, usually. So, he got to go work in the WWE, and for him, it was a dream come true. And he also points out in his video that a lot of people, a lot of little people might have a dream of working for Disney and acting in a Disney movie. And this might be one of the only ways that they could get that job. And now they're not going to get that job because Peter Dinklage wanted to be selfish and cut them out of work. And he's not the only one speaking out. Jeff Brooks, a 62-year-old actor based in Dallas who got his start in commercials, often playing elves at Christmas, said he also played the yellow dinosaur in the Barney Show. So here's what he had to say, and it's very interesting and I think worth talking about. Brooks said it was not offensive to cast little people in the roles or even keep the characters in the film because dwarves are real. Dwarf is a medical term. The condition I have is achondroplasia, dwarfism. That is a fact. I am a dwarf. I'm hoping they cast little people and give them the work. Peter Dinklage may be hurting the chance of some dwarf actors here. And it scares me that Disney would change a decision that big over the comment of one actor. They have been too quick here. This is a big problem. And this is something that happens all the time. Like one person complains and companies will drop to their knees in a second. I've been talking about this forever, as have other people. This is the problem. Okay, it's based off, it's a quick reaction based on a small handful of people on the internet. This, in this case, one person. Like he speaks for all of them. And that's not right. So, hopefully hearing from the community that apparently is supposed to be super offended by this will be helpful, because I think a lot of these people are making really good points and it's really not fair. Like, that's 7 jobs. They're right. 7 jobs that they're not going to get now. And, what's going to fill that void? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on this? Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.